It's definitely been amazing, the national response and international response to our message, and it's really just giving me hope for the future that we actually have a generation of young people who are willing to get involved in the political process. Overall, it's just been amazing over the past couple of months. All the state and local laws that have changed because of this that have really saved lives, and we just hope that we can go even further.
Do you have hope that it's, that we're going to have ever kind of lasting change from this? Because we've seen this before.
I do. I definitely think there is starting to be a change in culture. Obviously, it's going to take a long time to, obviously fully change. But like I said, since February 14th, there have been more gun laws passed on the local and state level alone since then than there has been decades prior. So we're definitely starting to see the change, and we know it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take years, but that's what we're here for.
Now, this has been a crash course kind of unlike any other into politics. I can't even imagine what your social media, and I mean I can because I follow you guys, so I see it. But can you just tell me how you've kind of either ignored it, or like how do you deal with the amount of shit you guys get from
well, I mean, I know part of it is, I mean, as much hate as we get, it is important to talk to those people who disagree with us, because once you sit down with them face to face, you would be surprised on how many things you can agree on. So that's definitely a very important part.
There was an event that we attended with David Hogg, and it was a guy came up to him and said, "I want to punch you in the face." And David just stopped, turned around, and said, "Why?" And then by the end of that conversation, they were hugging. So it just shows, like, if we can make these human connections, if we can actually show that this isn't about politics, it isn't about partisanship, party lines, any of that. It's just about humanity and being able to live your life to its fullest, then we will be able to make a country that we deserve to live in.
And we're right in the shadow. I don't know if this was planned or not. In the shadow between the UN and a Trump Tower, right there. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the guy who owns that building?
I was really wondering what that big ugly building's owner looked like, but
it makes sense. No.
I mean, definitely we would love to have this administration actually support us and help us in our initiatives. It would really help many issues that our country has had with law enforcement, with urban communities, with just everyday citizens being tired of the political process and a lot of the ongoings of our country. But so far, this administration hardly answers most of our phone calls.
If I could say anything to him, it would just be, I would love to sit down and talk about these issues and figure out maybe some of the things we can agree upon. But we have reached out, but haven't gotten anything back.
He has met with the dictator of North Korea right now, but he won't meet with you guys.
He has met with a North Korean dictator, a murderer, before he has met with James Saw Jr., the Waffle House hero. He has refused to even acknowledge most of the goings on in this country besides himself and besides the things in which just the egotistical nature of it is just so disheartening, but that doesn't mean we don't want to sit down and work, because he has the power to make the change that we're trying to push for, and the fact that he isn't doing it, it's just as bad as just letting it continue.